Hello students, welcome back. Now we are going to talk about pin modes. Pin modes allows us to use Arduino pins either in the input or output modes. We had discussed that on the Arduino board we have different categories of pins. Some of them are input, some of them are output, and some of them can work as input as well as output. But at a given time, one single pin will work either as input pin or output pin. How do we do that? We are going to see now. We have two modes. One is output. Output means we are setting the value on the pin to be used by some external actuators, LEDs or displays. So when I say I am setting the value at high, that means I am providing a value of 5 volt to that pin, and that 5 volt can be used to glow an LED or run a motor. When I say we are setting the value to low, that means we are providing a voltage of 0 volt. In the input mode, we are reading or detecting the values from external components such as sensors. If the value is read as high, that means we are reading 5 volt signal from the sensor, and if the value is read as low, that means we are reading a 0 volt signal from the sensor. How do we program these? So there are two main functions. One is pin mode and digital write. There are more, we will discuss those in the future videos. So pin mode basically is having two parameters, pin number and mode. Pin number is an integer which will tell you the pin number, and mode will tell you the direction. Here mode can be output as well as input, and we discussed about these two already. Example of using this function is pin mode. In the bracket I have to write two parameters, pin number 2, output. That means we are setting pin number 2 as my output pin for this particular program. The second one is digital write. We should also take care of the spellings. Here W is capital, in pin mode M was capital. So when you write them, be very accurate in writing the spellings. Here I have two parameters, pin number and status. Pin number is of course the same integer which will tell us about the pin number, and status can be about 0 volt or 5 volt. We don't write 0 and 5 here, but we write high and low. High for 5 and low is for 0 volt. Example is digital write pin number 3 to high. That means we are setting our digital pin number 3 as high, means 5 volt. Let us now explore a simple circuit using Tinkercad which will explore these two functions. So I am setting up my circuit with setup function. So I say pin mode for pin numbers 9, 10, 11 as output. That means these three pins will be my output pins. They will not be used as input now. And then I say in the loop digital write 9 as high, wait for 1 second, 10 as high, wait for 1 second, and 11 as high and wait for 1 second. So you can expect what will be the output here. First of all, the rightmost LED which is connected to pin number 9 will be on. It will stay on for 1 second, then the second will be on, then the third will be on. And this way after 2 seconds all three LEDs will be on and they will remain all forever. So this is the program, and let us test it now. So we have set up the circuit, written the program the same which we used earlier, and here first of all I'll just start the simulation. So when I start the simulation, it is going to compile, and simulation time 1 2 3, in 2 seconds all the LEDs were on and now they will remain on. So that is what we expected from this program, and it works fine. Now let me stop the simulation and make some changes here. Here I am just going to copy this code, and instead of saying digital high, I will say low. We have to take care of the spelling. High and low, they are all capital. If you miss something, you will get syntax error. So now you can expect that what will be the output. So I hope you have made the guess, and let us see. So I start the simulation, first one on, second on, third on. Now First is off, second off, third off, and now it will repeat. So you can see this is a pattern which will repeat. From right to left, the LEDs are first going into on state and then they are going into off state. So using two simple commands, pin mode and digital write, we are able to write the program for a fancy looking LED chaser. So that was good, right? Now, in the next topic, we will discuss conditional statements. How can we use conditions to program slightly complex Arduino programs? Thank you.